Hey Steven, how's it going? Connor Holt here with Wilson Motor. Just want to put a face to the name so you know who reached out to you this morning about a Ford Maverick availability here at our store. That's me. Here's the Ford available right here behind me, this Maverick, and I just want to do a little walk around video since it looks like you're not here in Logan, and that's okay. So I'll do a little walk around video and hopefully it's something maybe you want to come up and take for a test drive, and let's go from there. So let me flip this around real quick. I'll back it out and we'll kind of do a little walk around here. So this is a 2022 Ford Maverick. It is a Lariat. It's got all your bells and whistles. It's got the really nice wheels on it. It's got LED headlights up here. I got them turned on, so if I come down here, you'll probably see it nice and bright in there. So they're the bright white ones. It's going to keep you really illuminated at nighttime, so you'll be able to see everything out there. This is going to be where your blinker is, right here in the middle of the lights. You also have these parking lights right here that are LEDs too. Kind of a cool little option there. You know, there's a little small Ford emblem right here in the middle. It is a blue emblem. And kind of a cool thing right here is it shows you got the radar technology, which is going to be kind of up here with this camera right there. The radar technology is for your automated emergency brakes. The camera is also going to help you out with like the lane keeping assist. And I don't remember this has adaptive cruise control, but we'll look at that as we get inside the vehicle here. So these are what our Ford wheels are going to look like on the Lariat Mavericks. A lot better than like on the XLs. You're going to have just the steel wheels with a little plastic cover. The XLTs kind of get a more basic Ford wheel, and the Lariats have these really nice wheels. The aluminum alloy wheels have the black on the inside, the kind of the chrome look on the outside. I think they look really awesome. You got the Michelin tires on here, and you got a lot of tread. This 2022's got about 10,000 miles on it, so these are probably the original tires most likely, and they are ready to go. You don't have to worry about getting them changed out anytime soon. So like I said, we have a Lariat here. It's going to show you the Lariat on both sides of this vehicle so people know what you're driving. Here on the mirrors, you're going to have the little blind spot monitor right there that's going to pop up and turn bright yellow when someone is in that blind spot. If we walk back here, in the back we have a soft top cover, which is done by Ford. You can see Ford right there, the Ford emblem. And if we open this up, we have a spray and bed liner, which is also done by Ford. You can tell because you have the Ford emblem there in the back of the truck. You do have the bed lights down here. If you push this button, it'll turn this LED light on to be able to show you what's in here in the bed. And then you're going to have a little charging option right there with the 110 outlet. And then you do have this cool little thing too, is the Maverick is really designed for the consumer. And they have lots of little do-it-yourself projects you can do. So you can scan this little QR code right here and get little ideas of what you can do here in the back of the bed to with a 3D printer and put different things in the vehicle there for you. As well as inside the vehicle, you can do some DIY stuff here inside there as well. This is where your fuel tank is. Just pop it open just like that. It's a capless fuel tank, so you push in, it opens up, you pull out, it closes just like that. And then you also do have the iconic Ford door code here on the driver's door. So there's a code there that will get you into the vehicle. You can lock your keys in the vehicle and then lock the vehicle and drive away. Well, you can't really drive away if the keys are in there. You leave them in here and you lock it and turn it off. Here that's really cool that I like. So I am 6'3", and I can sit back here comfortably. This seat is all the way back, and you can see there's still a little bit of space there on my knees. Granted, I wouldn't want to sit in here for 10 hours and go to California. I'd be totally fine without doing that. But for doing something across town or whatever, I'd be totally fine to sit back here. I'm not all scrunched up. And that's because Ford has this cutout. They cut out the back of this chair a little bit, just created space for the knees, which is really kind of a cool little option that I like. And then you are going to have the pockets, the seat pockets on both the driver and the passenger seat, as you can see right there as well. And then they have the 120 volt or the 110 outlet there, the 120 volt charger. Then you're going to have a USB-C and a USB, and this little spot here is for one of those DIY projects. So you can scan that QR code in the back, which I showed you, to have some ideas of what you could put right there, like a cup holder, or you could do a little trash can. I don't know, there could be some other options too. You're also going to have cup holders right here. If you don't have anybody in the middle seat, you can pull it down, have 2 cup holders right there. And they have a little bit of storage and cup holder space here in the door as well. And then you can also pull this seat up, I believe, if I remember right. You got to pull that thing. Here it is. So you can pull that all the way up like that. It will leave the seat up. And then you have these 2 spots over here. And it's actually interesting. I just noticed this. But you do have the middle hump. Typically the Fords don't have that. The F-150s are all just completely flat across. That's one of my favorite parts about it. But this does have the middle hump here. But that was going to help with storing stuff, I guess. You could say, you know, you're not going to lose things running around across the vehicle. Same thing back here, because that middle hump goes all the way back to this part. So you can leave something in here and it won't be sliding all the way across. Like that little package will stay over on that side. But here's another one of those DIY QR codes you can scan to figure out what you can do inside the vehicle here. To get this back down, you're just going to pull this little strap, pop the seats back down. And if you didn't notice, it's kind of cool leather. It's kind of like a blue and brown put together. So the blue kind of matches the blue on the exterior, and then you got that brown kind of off secondary color there too, which I like. This does have leather, or not leather mats. I can't think what kind of mats they are. Rubber mats, there we go. Floor mats. So that way you don't have to worry about having to vacuum those off. You can just pull them out and spray them off as you need. So let's kind of go over some of these bells and whistles here. Going from left to right. You got your door locks. You have the window controls, the mirror controls, and the mirror locks. These are going to be your headlights up here. So you can have them off, just your parking lights, automatic or on. You got a bed light as well. And this is going to be the brightness of this display right here, this cluster in front of you. You got trailer brakes in case if you happen to be towing anything. You've got your lane keeping assist option right here with your blinkers and the brights. Then you're going to have the wipers on the right side over here. This is going to be your cruise control and your volume controls for the media. This is going to be the controls for your menu right here. And then this will be your media controls and your phone assistant there. Now, as you see right here, these little lines on that little cruise control in that car, that does mean we do have adaptive cruise control in the Maverick here. So if you happen to be on the highway, you can set that up and you can follow the car speeds in front of you, and it will go up and down. It will stop the vehicle if needed, and it will continue again once traffic moves. So it's kind of a really cool feature. You're gonna have RPMs on the left, engine temperature on the bottom, speed on the right, and the fuel level down there. We need to get some gas in here because we got 24 miles to empty. So we also, like I said, you can control the menu right here. You got a lot of different options here. You can see different things about the vehicle all the way down, and then you can change it back there. Let's see. Menu, there we go, that's what I was looking for. You got a lot of different options here. So you can just change a whole bunch of information right there in the middle of the vehicle. Now we come over here into the center of the vehicle. You're gonna have your media screen right here. There is, I believe, no navigation. There's not a navigation setup here, but you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There you go, Apple CarPlay there. If Apple CarPlay is there, you do have Android Auto. You are most likely going to need to plug it into either the USB-C or the USB down here to be able to have that work. You do have Bluetooth though, and you do have the AM, FM, and XM radio in here as well. You can be all your media controls if you want to do it by touching. You have your hazard lights there as well, or you can just touch the screen up here. You'll have the climate controls right here with your heated seats for the driver and passenger. You have a heated steering wheel and then the heated mirrors as well. This is how you're going to start the vehicle right down here. You have the start stop option right there. And then you're going to have this little window, which is for your back one over there, automatic. This is how you're going to be going to gear. It's all done by this little round circle. You got the low mode as well if you push the button in the middle. Here's your parking brake. Here's your drive modes. You've got normal, tow and haul, slippery, eco, and sport. So you got the 5 there. And then this is going to be your traction control. This will turn off the auto start stop feature. So when you come up to a stoplight and the engine turns off, that will turn that off. And this is going to be your auto hold. So if you happen to be driving and then you come to a stop and then you have a little light that turns on here, say it looks just like the little hand there, it'll pop up, which means that it's holding the brake for you. And then once you touch the gas, that will let go of the brake for you. There's also going to be a wireless phone charger down here, a place to store your phone if you happen to have it plugged in right here, and a little extra storage up there. Cup holders, more storage, small little center console right here for you. And then you have a glove box with a manual in there for additional questions. This little thing right here is also meant for another DIY project. So when you scan that QR code, you can find some cool information to be able to figure out what you want to put in here. You're going to have a sunroof here on top, and it does open up. Push the button and it opens all the way up there. You can close it up again. And if you don't want to leave this open, you can have it closed just like that. And then we have just a basic mirror. You got your sun visor with mirror right there. And that, honestly, right there is the vehicle. The key is just going to be unlock, lock, remote start, and alarm. So that's all we have there. Anyways, I'd love to help you out. If you'd like to come up and take this test drive or take this vehicle for a test drive, let me know. Anything I can do to help you out, I would love to. We do have some more Mavericks that are coming in. I don't know if any of them are available because I believe that they are all customer orders, but if they do become available, I will be sure to let you know. But this one for sure right here is available and ready to go. So let me know if you'd like to come take it for a test drive. Thanks, Steve. Have a great day.